What's good? Ramon Carter here with Gut Check, man. Hope everybody is having a wonderful start to their year. And I was just thinking, I want to continue along the path and what we've been talking about of starting out the year strong and making sure that we understand that we can't be who we're not, but we can become who we're not. On Friday night on Facebook Live, I talked about the fact that sometimes you lack confidence because you lack competence, you lack the skill set to do certain things, and that it's important to keep moving forward and build your competence, because as you build your competence, then of course your confidence will rise. I talked about driving a car or working in a career, and you begin to be comfortable and with all those things that you had a level of mastery with. And so once you begin to move forward in the unknown, once you begin to break old habits and break old paradigms, right now you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, but soon enough you'll be comfortable with some things. Your competence will go up and your confidence will go up. Well, along with that, today I want to just talk about building this thing brick by brick. You have to build what you want, build it brick by brick. I've worked for years and years in the skilled trades area. And so I've watched brickies build walls, and they always start from the ground. They make their plans, they snap their lines to make sure their corners are straight, and then they begin to put brick upon brick upon brick, a little brick, mortar, brick, mortar, brick, mortar. And in a short time, a whole wall is built, a whole side of a building can be built. And we have to look at the things that we want to do as the same thing, the different skills we're acquiring, the different growth that we're experiencing. Yeah, there may be some grief, there may be some tough things that happen, but that's always going to happen when you're doing something new. That's always going to happen when you're embarking upon something that you've never done before. And so you have to keep yourself calm. And while you have a vision, I always tell you, keep a vision of the end game in your mind. While holding on to that vision, you still have to do everything brick by brick. You still have to lay everything down brick by brick. You can't skip a step. You can't jump over and want things to be done quickly. Things are going to take the time that they take. I talked a while back in another video about the principle or the law of gender, which is basically the fact that every seed has a gestation period, and your vision, your goals are no different than any other seed. A mother holds a baby for 9 months, and there is a gestation period for the seed that you're planting, the seed that you're planting in your mind. You're changing your whole lifestyle. You're getting away from a lack consciousness. You're beginning to create and not compete. You're trying to think abundance, and you're trying to focus on growth, and all that stuff, if it's new to you, is going to be taxing, because you're going to be breaking old habits that you've had ingrained in you for years. And sometimes you will feel like it's a lot. Sometimes you will feel overwhelmed. But in that moment, you have to just take a breath, take a second, be grateful for the things that you have, be grateful for the length of time or how far you've come in that time. And just remember that you're building this thing brick by brick, that you're building this thing so that when you get to the top, it won't topple. When you get to the top, it won't fall, because the foundation was strong, because you did what it was that you had to do, because you grew your skill set incrementally, because you didn't take shortcuts, because you didn't take the easy way out and you stuck it out. And now your competence is high, and now your skill set is high, and now your confidence is high, and now you're beginning to reap the rewards of living the vision that you had for yourself, living in that environment which your authentic identity craves to live in, and you're there on a solid footing, but it was only because you have to build it brick by brick. Listen, I know it's not easy, and I need you to understand that if it were easy, everyone would do it. There would be no such thing as 5% of money earners earning more than 95%. But that's because you have to build it brick by brick. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy thing, but I tell you what, it's very rewarding, and you're going to feel great when you begin to hit certain milestones and realize that you have a solid foundation and strong footing to live the life that you've always wanted to live. Listen, I want to thank you guys as always for taking out this time to watch the video. I count it not robbery that you spend, 5, 6, 7 minutes with me, because you could be doing anything in the world with your time. And so I thank you for taking this time to watch me and give yourself a little motivation, a little lift up, and a little nugget that you can use to push or propel yourself to the next level. I want to leave you with these 3 thoughts. Think abundance, focus on growth, create, never compete. Thanks, and God bless.